What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting January 27th, 2025. Leo, I hope all is well. This week I am using the Good Tarot to deliver your messages, not reading reversals, but however, we'll continue to clarify any cards that, may show up in your spread as negative. And before I begin, I want to wish all the Leos who are new to my channel, new subscribers, I welcome you and appreciate you, and to all the lions out there who have followed me throughout the course of the years on my old channel. I definitely appreciate you guys. So we're going to cleanse the energies from Dawn Cancer's messages here. We had a malfunction in Cancer's video. The camera that I'm talking to you right now has dropped twice. It's supposed to be on a magnetic hold, and apparently the adhesion is failing. So twice it has fallen on me, so I hope I can piece together their video and it doesn't come out to be too bad. But they had good spread of energy, and I didn't want to redo the video or the messages for them because it never seems to turn out to be, anything positive than the one that I had already done where I had the problems with. So anyway, let's concentrate on you, and hopefully that, keeping my fingers crossed that we don't have any run-ins. I doubt very seriously. I think I secured it where it needs to be right now, but we will see. Also, to complement your messages this week, Leo, I'll be throwing a oracle card message from the new Citadel oracle deck that I received here. Messages are very, small in terms of the passage is small, but the messages are very, very powerful. So I'm going to read the book, or read the messages from the book directly here, and you'll see when we get to that point after we do the main messages. All right. Yeah, I'm still shaken up by Cancer's video, trust me. Anyway, energies for my lions here. What's coming up here energetically for Leo? What can I show Leo? What can I tell Leo? What's going on for the lions? Here we go, Leo. We're going to cut this deck and we're going to begin your spread for the week. All right, here we go, Leo. First card in energy, we're going to open up with the Seven of Cups. Seven of water in this case. Seven of Cups here always represents having to pay attention to your intuition, Leo. I always tell you guys, advise you guys to, pay attention to those gut instincts, the inner voices that you hear. Very first impressions that you receive, Leo, is the correct answer. How many times have we gone through that gut feeling and those inner voices and step to the side and then only having to have some sort of regret? So always go with that first instinct that you receive. Seven of Cups is also too many options that could be opening up for you in different areas of your life, or it's the presentation of options. So making sure that you are trusting your intuition so that if there are options presented to you that you're going to pick and choose what's going to be best for you. Also, the Seven of Cups here represents, if you receive it in your spread, I always talk about that there could be some sort of extension of energy coming towards you, and that energy could be coming from family members, friends, romantic partners in the form of dedication and devotion, okay? All right, so following the Seven of Cups here for you, Leo, now we have the Page of Earth. And I think I'm not going to redo the videos here because I already started, and I don't want to because, these creators, when they create these decks, they're beautiful, but when they change the wording around, and I think for a couple of videos that I have already recorded, I've been regarding the messenger as the pages. No, the pages or the pages, and the messengers happen to be the knights. So I may make some sort of clarification once the videos are posted. But anyway, you have the Page of Pentacles here, and this for any Leo that could be offered a new job. It could be a pay raise, well, small pay raise, but anyway, it could be a birth of a business idea. All right, so that is the Page of Pentacles. Following that here for you, Leo, now we have the Nine of Pentacles, even greater. So the money is looking good for some lines that I'm reading for here. This still could be a pay raise. This is one of my financial independent cards. Either you are financially independent, Leo, yeah, okay, and maybe you're striving to be. This could still come in the form of being recognized through your employer from for a promotion, for a pay raise, bonus money. I regard the Nine of Pentacles, however, as spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of money, Leo, just if you want to buy something for yourself, treat yourself or treat others, do it, just don't feel guilty about it, because this is always a card of recognition that comes through to remind you that you are being rewarded for something that you worked hard for. Okay, so that is the Nine of Pentacles. Following the Nine of Pentacles, Leo, now we have the Call. The Call, see, she renamed it the Judgment. This is the Judgment card, and this is a card of awakening. So what's hidden in the dark may come to the light. Some things that you discover about yourself that you didn't know before. I always associate, there could be positive or negative energies along the line, and then some things that you discover, about other people, and the same energy applies. But there is, however, spiritual protection energy for you this week, Leo. Being watched over, through the Archangel Gabriel. And this is a call. Now, ironically, they call it the Call. So this is a card that I always talk about, or have been recently talking about, is a wake-up call. It's something that you are awake to. So, in any other traditional tarot deck, you see the people coming up out of the graves and the coffins and stuff like that. So this might be something going on here for you specifically, Leo, that you're about to put into action, put into, some sort of movement here, because you may have slept on something that you always wanted to attempt to or try to. This is the woke card, okay? So being awoke or awake to those energies here, now you're ready to process and move forward. But just keep in mind, though, this is still a card that would represent, karma. So make sure that you stay positive, Leo. Any actions, especially regarding yourself, and actions regarding others, that you are always moving in a positive direction. Okay, and if not, there should be no worries here, because if you don't, then there's the karma. Karma always comes to pay you back, not when you least expect it either. So, or most expected. Anyway, just stay positive and you should be okay. But I do feel that the call is calling for some Leos that I'm reading for to put forward or push forward in something that they may have always wanted to initiate, instigate, or whatever. And now is the moment to do that, okay? Following that, awakening card, the Judgment, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, some of you going to be working hard for the grind, getting those coins, as I always say. Some of this energy could relate to Leo still getting a pay raise, right? Saving up for something greater. And then this is too, many options may open up to you in different areas of your life. Following that, now we have the Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands. Just simply means that any actions or decisions, Leo, this week, you just move forward. Do what you're going to do. If you don't, this is a card of regret. You don't want to be submissive to yourself, change your mind, or allow others to help you change your mind in something that you know that you want to move forward to. Now, this might have a direct connection to that call card, especially because the unicorn here is facing in the past direction. So yeah, waking up to do something or pursue something that you slept on, or not necessarily physically sleep, but that you just put to the side, or just let it go to the wayside, and didn't put no energy into it. Now you want to put some energy into it moving forward. All right, so decisions or actions, move forward. Following the Seven of Wands, now we have the Hangman. The Hangman is just coming through to remind you, Leo. This is really a neutral card for me, Major Arcana. Things hanging in the balance, sitting in the fence, just coming through to remind you, when you go through those actions or those decisions, that you are taking your time to make sure that you are assessing, reassessing what you need to do before you move forward. Because again, you don't want to end up regretting something that you moved too fast on, All right, so following the Hangman here for you, Leo, we have the Justice card. Another major arcana here, justice being served, things being in your favor. Things that may not have been in your favor now turn into your favor. And then the Justice card could be any Libra that, because Libra represents justice, I said Libra. Leo. Any Leo out there, exercising their freedom, feeling liberated, feeling at peace. I always assign workman's comp with this, but this could be any any judge here residing over a court case, litigations, is all in your favor. All right. Now, this is going to be sitting underneath the, no, it's not. It's going to be on top of the hangman. I was going to say, if it's sitting underneath the Nine of Pentacles, then someone's being you still could be awarded some sort of decision here involving some sort of money. Okay. So that's the Justice card. Someone can still be getting married here as well. Following that, now we have the Two of Pentacles, just, juggling two things here. Leo, you could be working two jobs. It's still for any other Leo, a small pay raise coming in. Could be just doing two things. It's just a minor imbalance that I don't think you need to worry about too much. But you know what? Let me just throw a card on here. It's not really a negative card here, but what could be the reason why the Two of Pentacles has shown up in Leo's spread? What are you juggling here, Leo? Please tell me what you're juggling here. All right, so it's a possibility of you juggling, it could be your money. This is one of the big money cards here, juggling some sort of luck related to a situation. Maybe, I see this as, playing a risk here, though, however, in terms of clarification. Weighing the pros and the cons against something. So this energy is not going to be stretched out to be attributed to any other messages that you have here. This is specifically for this Two of Pentacles. So it could be a message here for you, Leo, that you are either trying to balance. It could be your money that you're trying to balance, because the smallest thing that could come out of the Two of Pentacles could be you having to balance your checkbook. But I think here, though, since this fortune, this Wheel of Fortune is all about, risk, taking risk and gambling and stuff, and it doesn't always have to relate to money. I think you're juggling some sort of risk here. Okay. But then again, pay attention to the Seven of Cups energy that started your spread off, your intuition. So if you're, trying to gamble or take a risk here, whether it's related to money or not, or it could be related to anything else, be careful. Be careful, okay? Because even though it's the card of fortune, it still could be, something that turns out to be a misfortune for you. But let me throw this message in here, because it is the one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck, and it does represent good luck, fortune, and money. It could be that you're weighing options out on something specific, and this could be favorable, whatever you decide to do after juggling, after making a decision. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Two things that may be presented to you, but they're, the outcome, no matter which one you choose, is going to be very fortunate for you. Okay? That's the Wheel of Fortune. I guess you're picking the lesser of the two, the greater of the two. Terms of choices. Up next here now we have the Ace of Fire here for you, Leo. This is rapid energy coming in here that may put a smile on your face. So yeah, the aces always start things off. It's the beginning stages of some sort of passion for some Leos. It could be, Leos who are single starting a new relationship. It could be a, creative pursuit. Anything involving a singing career, dancing, poetry, you name it. Okay, you're very beginning to become passionate about that. And there's always an element of surprise as well. Okay, so that Ace of Fire is here. Up next here for you, Leo, now we have temptation. The devil is in the air. The devil here is always about having to throw some sort of source of illusion, chaos, making you feel that, you're dealing with situations that are real to you and they're not. You're dealing with people that you think are real to you in terms of feelings and emotions, and it's not. Temptation, the devil could also represent showing up here in your spread, Leo, for some Leos to face up to having to deal with bad personal habits, whether it's related to, drinking, smoking, gambling, or whatever the bad habit may be that you keep repeating, because this is always the energy that repeats things that are not healthy for us. So, in the past, I've talked about FWBs, friends with benefits, which is, two people, consenting to get together to have sex. It's, the sex is great or whatever, but you aren't leaving that or giving that situation up because the sex is great, but it's not forming any healthy long-term relationship. So it could be having to address or deal with any toxicity in your life, Leo. It could be toxic relationships with others, whether it's family members, friends, romantic partners, could be co-workers, unrequited love. The addictions aspect could be addictions not personally impacting or affecting you, but it could be affecting the ones that you are close to. And it's, if it is, then it's, creating some sort of, wall between you. The relationship that you may have with them is breaking down. Okay. You see the big money chest here. So that could be anyone who is into gambling, taking risk and stuff when it comes to their money. All right. But you want to break the hold of whatever it is this devil may mean for you. And it could also mean obsession. That obsession is not limited to just, relationships. It could be you obsessed over something or someone else. Okay, so let's throw a card here on that devil. Why is the devil here in Leo's spread? Let's do that. Okay, maybe it'll give us some more information. Why is the devil here? What does Leo need to give up? What is strongholding Leo? The devil. Why is the devil here? What is tempting Leo? Okay. And that could just, the temptation could also be for Leos who just simply work too much. And then you're just putting a lot of energy into your work, time and devotion. And then other areas of your life may be suffering, like, relationships, romantic, platonic. Okay. What is the reason why the devil is here? And it may be Leo because of, it's a person. This could be an addiction, or maybe feeling like you're addicted to a person. This is the messenger of air, which would be the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel that the Knight of Swords here, and it could also be anything, involving some sort of communication problems or trying to communicate with someone, because the messenger of air represents communication. And of course, the knight is facing in the past, so it's just having to shed light on any relationships that you've dealt with in the past, possibly Leo, having to clear the air of that. I think it's specific, though. It's about a person from your past that there's some sort of devil attachment to, that you're dealing with, that you have to shed or get rid of, or you're not coming to a moment of clarity for yourself and involving that situation, whatever it is, whether it was a romantic situation, whether it was dealing with a family member, Leo, or whether it was dealing with a platonic friend. There's something here that you keep repeating here, and it's dealing with an actual person. Okay, so this is what I have for you. That's what I clarified in terms of that devil. Let's shuffle this Citadel Oracle deck for you to see what the message is that wants to complement your spread. And what is the Oracle message here for Leo? Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune here landed on the Two of Pentacles as a clarifier, and that means that Leo could be, some Leos that I'm reading for, juggling two things that could turn out to be very fortunate for you, or it could go in the opposite direction and be, if you're not paying attention, not rushing through any actions or decisions this week. Remember, the Hangman come through to remind you to take your time before you make any, decisions or actions. Also, to stand in your ground, moving forward. The Seven of Wands is here, standing your ground and moving forward so that you don't end up with any regrets. So this is definitely a risk energy here, risk-taking energy. Something going on here with Leo involving some sort of risk. Again, maybe it's money, maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay. All right, so the card selected for you, Leo, is the Waker, and there's messages here at the bottom. The symbols here in the middle always helps me to go right to this book to know exactly where they are, where the card is in terms of the message, because they're not in alphabetical order. But the messages here at the bottom says awareness and reflection. So let's dive deeper into that energy to see what exactly it's saying here. All right, so the waker. All right, so the waker here, basically, it says here, right now, it's important to practice awareness of your surroundings, Leo. Current events in the lives of those around you could be overwhelming, but you're only ever seeing part of the story. The ability to think critically and ask key questions is an important skill. Be perceptive about the situations happening around you and trust your own gut before acting. Inner and outer events are connected. So trusting your gut is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there's your oracle message to complement your reading. But of course, keep in mind it's just me giving you my impressions only. Take what's going to work for you, Leo. Leave the rest alone. But I appreciate you guys, new subscribers and old subscribers. Have a safe, great week ahead. Remember to keep smiling. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Leo. And I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.